next is UConn and head coach Randy Edsall. UConn is 1-7 overall, 0-4 in the American. The Huskies played against Massachusetts last week. UMass won the game 22-17. UConn is back in action Saturday at Tulsa for a 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 Central start on CBS Sports Network. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call. If you take a minute to tie up the game against UMass, please, and we expect to see as you take to the road Saturday to visit Tulsa.
Well, we just came up short against UMass, just didn't finish the game in the second half, and, Tulane's very aggressive on defense and does a really good job, and had a lot of close games this year. So, again, we'll have another tough opportunity as we go on the road and have to play another night game in conference on the road.
We'll take questions for Coach Randy Edsall, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. The operator will introduce you.
We will now take our next question from Dan Tortora from wakeupcalldt.com. Please go ahead. Your line is open.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. David Pindell, just what you can say about, I know the team's gone through adversity this season, but how has he handled it? I know he's a dual threat for you and has done some good things on film. What are you seeing from him and his leadership at this point, despite the adversity?
David's done a really good job for us, and he's done a good job of running our offense, and coming in the first year with Coach Dunn and learning the things that we need to do. You wish you had him, for another year in the system, and but again, he's done the things that we've asked him to do: running the ball, throwing the ball. Doing the things that to help make our offense as good as we have been, and again, couldn't be more happy with how he's gone about, how he's tried to work to improve each and every day. So, he's done a really nice job for us.
And then the team overall, just what you can say, how they've been responding to the adversity this season, and maybe some of these close games that don't close out or, go the other way and whatnot. How have you seen the team respond now that you're back at UConn?
Well, they've worked. I mean, we've gotten them to the point where they're, we're practicing better. And again, the thing is, this is a long process here in terms of where we came in and where, assessing the whole thing. And then we had had a change on offense and went to a different system. But the kids have been good, and I've been really impressed with the freshmen, because this is all the freshmen know. And they're, it was a group that this past class that we were able to have the time to evaluate, and they fit everything that we're looking for. So I'm excited about them. It's one of those things that, we're kind of like, I take a look at it like we're the minor leagues, and, we got our freshmen. There are a lot of double-A ball players there that we got to make better and get them up to the major league level, and that's what you usually do. You bring them in, you redshirt them, and then you get another year, and then you get really 3 good years out of them. We don't have that luxury with what we're doing. That's why we have to play so many on defense. And then we got some guys that, had been here that are still maybe in rookie ball or the New York Penn League. That haven't graduated up to even single A, high single A, or double A. So, it's just one of those things. But the effort and the attitude, kids are working, and what we've got to do is just continue to recruit and get better. But really like the freshman class in terms of how they're challenging each other and trying to get better and working to do the things that they need to do. And it's just the process we're going through, and we're going to do the same things this week and get better, and go out to Tulsa and try to give ourselves the best opportunity to win.
Well, thank you, Coach, and good luck moving forward.
All right, appreciate it.
We will now take our next question from Leo Hagerty from It's Sport Magazine. Please go ahead. Your line is open.
Good morning, Coach.
Morning.
Coach, could you talk a little bit about why it's so hard to win a conference game and why it's even harder to win a conference game on the road?
Well, anytime you're not your familiar surroundings and you go on the road and the crowd and everything there's a lot of different issues that you have to deal with. You're out of your comfort zone. And, the teams that do that, that can win on the road in conference games, it's, a lot of times it might be because they have better players, but it's those teams that can try to stay in, their comfort zone, and they block everything out, and they don't get frustrated and those sort of things. But it's just hard. It's hard to win on the road because, again, you got everything's against you. It's just you're 65 to 75 guys, and everybody else that's there against thousands of other people. So you got to make sure you're executing at a very high level, and you got to really do it for 60 minutes, because you're not going to have a lot of people on your side other than the people that are playing between the white lines.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
All right, appreciate it.
And do we have any further questions for Coach Edsall, please? Star 1 on your telephone keypad, if so.
There appears to be no further questions at this time.
Coach, we appreciate your time as always. We look forward to hearing from you once again next Monday.